Santa Lucía, a donde sea, lo importante es que disfrutemos de este día al máximo, por supuesto, ya que son la alegría de nuestro hogar y por supuesto el día de hoy excelentes condiciones. Tenemos vientos provenientes del sureste en los 3 kilómetros por hora, la humedad se mantiene media marcando 60% y la presión hasta los 1010 milibares. Estas excelentes condiciones se van a extender para el día de mañana viernes, iniciando nuestro fin de semana. Como podemos ver, por lo pronto el día de hoy alcanzaremos la temperatura hasta los 26 grados centígrados. Próximos 5 días que nos esperan, mismas condiciones para el día de mañana viernes, mínima de 16, máxima de 27 grados centígrados. Vienen cambios importantes en la temperatura. A partir del sábado nuestro cielo comenzará a nublado, pero continuará la probabilidad de lluvia, pero ya sería muy mínima, mínima de 21 y máxima que se elevará hasta los 28 grados centígrados. Hasta aquí con la información del pronóstico del tiempo. Que siga disfrutando de este día tan especial. Continuamos.
Good morning, everyone. Clear skies and the Santa Ana winds are back. We're going to be feeling the heat for areas in the valleys and along the coast. Your 7-day forecast is coming up. Yeah, absolutely. Not the cars, the band, but the 80s. That's right. This afternoon, right around downtown LA, will be around 81 degrees. The winds are strong through the canyons and passes this morning, but looks like they're going to die down over the afternoon. It's going to be dry as we head into tomorrow, and then we're going to cool down considerably over the weekend. More on that coming up in a minute. Let's get a check of the roads. At least we can see all the way down to the coast in Manhattan Beach, Redondo Beach. So it is very clear out there. It was beautiful sunrise, but the winds are very strong. Santa Clarita Valley, the San Fernando Valley, also seeing winds gusting around 35 miles per hour. You can see those winds moving through the Santa Monica Mountains all the way down to the coast of Malibu and through the Cajon Pass. We still have those very strong offshore winds as well. So this is drying us out. What's happening? Well, with our water vapor, this shows us the moisture in the mid to upper levels, and those reds that we're seeing, that beet red color over Southern California, that's extremely dry air, and that is why we're going to heat up for the next few days. Sunday, but we're not expecting a whole lot of heavy rain. For the valleys and IE, low 80s over the next few days and cooling off quite a bit over the weekend. Sunday is going to be cloudy with a chance of those afternoon showers. Temperatures in the this afternoon, but temperatures going to be in the mid-70s today and tomorrow. And then we're going to cool down to the 60s on Saturday, 50s on Sunday with those afternoon showers.
Cooler temperatures. Jackie Johnson's back.
Oh my goodness, that's the best thing of all, Jackie. Can't say enough. Your bump is so cute, and I'll be quiet so I can get to the forecast, but you know I'm happy you're back. Mwah.
Oh, thank you so much, Pat. I'm happy to be back. Thanks, Jeff. And happy Thursday, everyone. I am very relieved with this nice weather. It is so much cooler, nice and comfortable out there. Even some drizzle in the forecast once again tonight through tomorrow morning. So as we take a live look outside, you can see as we look over the 10 freeway, there are some clouds that are still lingering. In fact, we will see increasing clouds later on tonight, and enough of that marine layer, in fact, about 5,000 feet deep, where we will actually see some drizzle overnight tonight through tomorrow morning. Temperatures are running below average, 78 for the high. We should be into the mid-80s, but we will take it. Let's look at our current temperatures, anywhere from 72 in Van Nuys. It's 74 degrees downtown, into the mid to lower 70s from Ontario to San Bernardino, 76 in Fullerton. Oxnard, nice and comfortable at 69 degrees. We're also getting a nice breeze, an onshore flow. That is what's pulling in the cooler air coming in out of the west, and also pulling in that marine layer that we will see tonight through tomorrow morning. But a bit gusty from Lancaster to Apple Valley, winds anywhere between about 17 to 19 miles an hour. We could have gusts up to 25 miles an hour. Looking at the satellite picture, you can see we've got mostly cloudy skies across much of Ventura County into portions of LA County and into the IE. But we will all see the low clouds and the fog and even some drizzle tonight through tomorrow morning. What's happening is this big trough of low pressure is digging on in. What that is doing is bringing in that deeper marine layer. So a morning drizzle expected even into the weekend, and then into next week. We even look at some cooler winds moving in. So we are looking at an extended forecast with some very comfortable weather. Increasing clouds with some patchy drizzle late tonight. Overnight lows into the mid-60s. You will see partly cloudy skies for tomorrow, and again we will be waking up with the clouds and the fog and the drizzle, but tomorrow afternoon you will see some sun breaks, much like we did out there today. I'll look at your extended forecast for Friday. 73 at the beaches, 78 in the LA and OC metro areas, inland and the valleys into the mid-80s. And look at this into the weekend. Temperatures very similar to what we had out there today, so we're going to stay nice and comfortable even into next week. Those temperatures drop even a few degrees And next week is when we're going to have the cooler winds start to move in. So the next 7 days looking great. Back to you guys.
Per hour. Hey, Pompano Beach, the temperature is 78 degrees. Good morning to you. 78 in Hialeah, 76 Kendall and Homestead. And with our winds moving in from the west-southwest, definitely pumping in the heat and the humidity you're going to feel this morning. That will help trigger those afternoon storms as well later on today. I want to go over the rain totals because we did see some much-needed rain last week and over the weekend. We're over 2 inches in Miami, but still in deficit of over 2 inches. In Fort Lauderdale, just over 1.25 inches. We're still in a deficit of over 2.5 inches. And in Key West, barely even a 1/15 of an inch, and we are expecting to see more rain today, which will be good because the rain gauge does need it. As we take a look at the radar, currently we're dry, Lake Okeechobee down to Key West. You heard me mention we are expecting to see this change by lunchtime and into the afternoon. Currently the rainfall is staying well offshore over the western Atlantic and into the Bimini area and the Bahamas. For us from coast to coast, we're watching a storm system setting up shop right over portions of Missouri in towards Arkansas and also in towards the Kentucky Valley. So severe weather threat will stay contained right across parts of the Great Plains today. Now, as we take a look at the south, we have high pressure in place from the Gulf of Mexico, providing for the heat and the humidity. That's going to help trigger those afternoon storms and the possibility of severe weather for St. Louis, Missouri, and towards Indiana and Illinois, possibly even Kentucky could have to deal with some of that severe weather today. For us, our in-house model shows the shower and thunderstorm activity starting to develop as early as lunchtime, sticking around till about the 6 o'clock hour. We'll see a break by the evening hours, and then we'll do it all over again for your Tuesday. Inland storms will be possible. It looks as though by 5 tomorrow afternoon we could see some strong storms as well. So if you want to head to the beach, do any outdoor activity, get out there early. We'll see that sunshine in place. There's a slight risk of rip currents for you beachgoers and boaters. No advisories. Highs rapidly warming up today to the low 90s. We'll keep the low 90s in your forecast for the rest of the week with a 30% chance of storm coverage. Have a great day.
If you're staying here for any of the activities, temperatures are going to be seasonal, so that might be quite nice over the weekend before we see another round of heat come our way by next work week. Right now, taking a look from Point Loma, 70 degrees for you, wind speeds 10 miles per hour. We are also dealing with the very warm air into Fallbrook, 81 degrees currently, your dew point's on into the 60s. Remember, that is pretty much the level of where we start to say, it's getting a little bit uncomfortable. So the slightly muggy air will be around today, tomorrow, the next day, and as we head through the weekend, as we get a little bit of monsoonal moisture our way, it looks like by the end of next work week, we could even see some clouds pop up as a result, and maybe a few thunderstorms into the mountain and deserts. Until then, though, let's focus on the heat, right? We've had this high pressure and control for the last few days. It is now starting to nudge away from us as this trough, the dip in the jet stream, which has some slightly cooler air, begins to move through. So we're seeing our temperatures slide about 2 degrees compared to yesterday, although that just takes us back to our seasonal norm. We're going to be pretty comfortable there, at least for the weekend, until we see our temperatures start to warm up as the high pressure begins to move back into place. So for tonight, 6 o'clock, going to dinner, maybe even taking a nice walk along the beach into the upper 60s, free into Del Mar, the low 70s into Encinitas, whereas Poway and Escondido still sitting right around the 80-degree mark for you. Tomorrow, 7:30, you're walking the dog. Not really needing that light sweater. Temperatures already into the upper 60s. Those clouds will be around. It's going to feel a little bit sticky, primarily right along the beaches. I think those clouds will break away once we get closer to that 9 a.m. hour, so that by noon, temperatures similar to what we felt today, into the lower 70s for you, into Encinitas, Del Mar, even downtown, whereas Chula Vista 77. So still nice if you are going to head out to Aquatica, maybe the water park, going to be pleasant. It's summer after all, right? The upper 70s, everyone needs to cool off on a water slide. Fast forwarding on into Sunday, you can see temperatures pretty much staying there into the mid-80s for inland areas. A few upper 70s for you out over toward Mira Mesa and La Mesa, whereas Oceanside will be sitting at around 75 degrees. We'll start to notice the heat, though, coming our way with temperatures well above normal once we get to next work week. In the waters, trying to cool off, port of fair conditions for you surfers. You'll notice your water temperature there between 70 and 74 degrees. 70 forecast, 75 is a popular number for the next 2 days. By the time we get to Monday, the upper 70s and the 80s by Tuesday. Inland areas, 87 the next 2 days. You reach the 90s by Tuesday. Let's look at your 7-day forecast. Guys, over to you.
Sabrina, thank you very much.